you already know, man. I'm back at it with another one, man. This is your boy. I don't even need to do no introduction to my name. You already know what's going on, man. I'm here with yet another special episode, man. As I can see, I'm with a very, very special guest. But before it's an amore, now the ghost there made a JR. Shout out my boy JR. Yeah. And to my proud sponsors, nice, very nice. Vanilla what, apricot what, you know, some crazy shit from Red Bull, man. Shout out Red Bull. So, I can introduce a guest star me, but you know, I don't do the introductions. Can you have float allow me? We introduce a tell Botswana who you are.
Hi everyone, I am Rams Bunny, you know, more known as Rams Bunny, but my full names are Zakiya Mara Mohammed.
Oh yeah, Mohammed. Oh
yeah. Whenever I say my full name, but
yeah.
This guy so guys can be like, ain't nothing crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you say something?
No, Waban.
Nah, say something in Kalang.
Ah, he's a do Milani here.
You can't tell her.
Now, when I have
you're a handsome ass nigga in Kalang.
Bon. It's on a horreta. When it comes to asking for money, yeah, that's the important thing. Like,
okay. So, where's that?
It's like in the northeast, past Masunga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a very small village, but you know.
I know it's a small village.
I guess it's because of the name.
The name.
Yeah, people think it's funny, so that's like, hey, just like how Batabare Umasaro.
Oh yeah. Alright, nah here. You know didn't go on Shamben, man. Do y'all got anything special going on there?
Not that I'm aware of really. I haven't been there in quite a while. The only thing that's special to me there, apart from my family, is the river that's by my house. Like,
oh yeah.
I swim there all day, every day whenever I'm there. So
oh yeah, you know how to swim.
Yeah, I would like to believe so. Body backstroke, the butterfly, but when it comes to staying afloat,
it's okay, it's a run. I
won't front, but I know how to stay afloat.
Oh yeah, nah, dope shit. Can you tell us about your educational background? This is a preschool guy all the way up until Tanamo.
University. Well, really and truly, it's not that interesting. I went to one school my entire life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I went to Al-Nur school. Very, very strict school. I can't really say much because yeah. And
then what is gonna say them Al-Nur?
Al-Nur. I don't know why people say Al-Na.
Al-Na.
I get how are you? What are you? So Al-Nur, yeah. But
so
yeah.
When I will be how you
no, but that's how you say it in Arabic.
Even in Arabic, that's how they pronounce it.
Yeah, it's Al-Nur. Like the double O, but they use the U.
Oh yeah. So where did say standard 1 preschool, standard 1 from 5, so that's the one I go.
From reception, I don't think I went there for preschool. But yeah, from reception and then primary and then secondary, and I didn't spend that much time because I did skip a few grades. So gladly I was not traumatized too much.
I heard you can only skip grades when you are clever enough.
Yeah. Won't even be humble about it. I'm pursuing law, unfortunately. Yeah. But she's a jealous mistress, you know, so there are multiple things that I'd like to pursue, and law really just consumes my time. But you know how they talk about black women getting so many accolades, like it's degree after degree after degree. So even after law, You
don't wanna be a one-trick pony.
Yeah, like I need to be multi-dimensional. Like exactly.
I wish I was you. Not all I'm at the head.
Yeah, that.
I'm done.
But I can agree with that because I'm just a girl that hasn't slept in like 2 days. So yeah. I still love school though. Don't get that part twisted.
Alright, no problem. Ke also the Red Bull ke tsala make it zoro back a flavor e ngena le sugar free hana le watermelon, apricot, le vanilla beer.
Vanilla beer ke he.
Oh yeah, nah, this is a nice one. Yeah, it's in the shop. Oh like on.
Hey, limited edition.
I mean, it's my personal favorite too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you get into sponsorship or collaboration with
Red
Bull?
Something. Yeah, like
reply
level, skiddy level.
I need that. No, it seems like you're really pushing your content.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, like that's a lot of wedding.
Kata, you're going forward being a hater. Although you did.
Ma, let's not talk about that. Yeah. So what I usually do in my shows are like how they get time like a topic and I really discuss break it down in relevance to BW and pop culture more BW lifestyle is something the same.
Okay.
So the topic that I have for you today is fashion.
Okay.
Because yeah, I want to know what inspired your fashion interest before we get started.
Really and truly, the one thing I can say is I don't like looking like everybody. Yeah, I think that's the main inspiration behind my fashion interest. For me, I'm an avatar and I just customize it as I'd like to go. That's why I'm always changing my hair, you know, my hair specifically with the crazy colors and everything. Because a lot of people, especially in Botswana, aren't daring enough to try those crazy colors. Like the time I did the leopard print on my hair, I got stares and stares and stares. Yeah.
A lot of people they're okay with just being content with
the regular.
Trying something new is just so, polarizing for them.
True. Yeah. So I like stepping into that uncomfortable dimension and trying the daring things, trying things that I usually wouldn't try. Actually, just pixie myself. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the vlog. Yeah. And then with my clothes, really and truly, it's like comfort. It's comfort fashion. Like I'm a person that believes in always looking good. Like in I just wrote an exam. Don't know if it wrote me or I wrote it. But I still have to slay, I still have to look good because for me, if I look good, I feel good and I do good.
Yeah, man, nah, that's way, hey, man, that's true, man.
Can't look like a problem.
You have to feel comfortable. Yeah. You have to feel comfortable. So like, are you really into fashion like that? Like really, really into fashion? Like if I were to ask you, like, what's your favorite brand? Yeah. What is one brand you would rock for the rest of your life? You don't know,
for the rest of my life, that's such a difficult question because I don't stay in one niche. Yeah. So it's like if I pick a particular brand, then I'm picking a specific aesthetic for life. But if I would say my top one is Chanel. Yeah. I love classy wear. Let's come on a guitar with streetwear. No. I'm a lady, and I just love how antique the pieces look, especially old Chanel. I'm a Latina, we don't know too much.
Man. The old Chanel got a lot of class.
Yeah.
But I mean, Chanel is alright. Nothing too special.
Nothing too special.
Yeah.
I guess for me, it really is about the texture and the patterns.
What about Louis though? What do you think about Louis?
I haven't really gotten into it, I guess, because what I see the most is like the fast fashion side of Louis Vuitton rather than the very classic pieces. If anything, I'd say Vivienne Westwood.
Vivienne
Yeah.
Westwood.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to make piece and one Vivienne.
The jewelry plus the clothes. It's like it's a match made in heaven. So yeah, I think Vivienne Westwood would be my top pick actually.
Hey, with the Vivienne.
She's
valid.
Kana now when I go Vivienne give us associate the chrome hat.
Yeah. You were in that same line. Yeah. I did think of chrome hats, but I feel like I'm not really like enthralled in it to say chrome hats.
Leather and steel. Can I just leather and steel?
Yeah. They can only rock the rest of my life. I think.
It's a chrome, you know. I mean, shit. Now let's get continued. Negri go what's again. Ya no ha ke ka rata go bo Chanel wa bona. Kana tso di kotse gara kwa.
Di kwala bana.
Ibile tota ibile ka di bua yana itlhana no re Chanel le lone it's very hard to get.
That's true.
Very hard to get.
I always say the day I afford my actual taste, stay ready. Stay ready because
you don't know what's coming.
I won't keep quiet.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You can buy fashion
the local brands.
That's right. Can you give me your top 3 local brands? Streetwear, whatever. Because one local brand like wins streetwear.
True. But my top 2 for those that have watched me before, they know what Revelation Couture and Glotto. Like
Glotto good again.
Good I like the way they play with the print and the texture, the textiles. I was just that's my third one. Yeah. Hey.
They ready genie from scratch. Gonna buy the importer gonna.
I don't know the mechanisms behind it. I like that play on denim. Like
what about Procter? Procter
thing. I feel like with Procter it's more of a runway fascination. You know, I like his shows. I like the artistry behind his shows and the effort that he puts in.
When fashion show, yay!
Loud.
What are you loud?
Oh, you mean the designs themselves?
No.
That's why I'm interested in like the runway. The feel of the runway.
Wana o bua ba re ka Procter o tshwana le one kganyentse re bua ka bo Louis ke re itse Louis e tletseng yana mara ka tsena mo shop o tsena mo shop le ka Procter a bo search yana mo di jacketeng tsele mo di
bona something yana se se
le ka bona denim jacket a teng ele black mana be nna le Procter ka
okay
be nna le di buttons tse true mara se me le swele le ta.
Most of what we see is just the fast fashion
really
side.
Really
big, but there's some really amazing.
I'm pretty sure there are some pieces.
Some NPC shit.
Diamond Dust Apparel, nice. I wondered. I loved it so much.
I forgot his name. Rosé. Rosé. I mean, okay. Top 3 worst fashion brands to ever come out of BW.
Worst?
Worst.
If they're like the worst, it's to the point where I can't name them because I don't pay them any mind. Okay. But if I'm to outline them, it's those brands that just slap a print on a tee and call it a day. Like, where's the creativity? I can't really name them because, like I said, I don't pay mind to them. If something is not intriguing to me, then
Bovula, Rainbow Johnson, Gaff.
Oh, Gaff is actually I do like Gaff.
For me, it has to be Vula though. I'm like a top
you like that one the best?
And
Pure Sin, Pure Sin really did. They did a real thing,
Yeah. So, what do you think about these new fashion trends? It's well, like trees. But the F girl, man, I think I want to the F girl.
Yeah.
Some niggas that are aura farming and
what do you think about that shit?
Honestly, I'm quite happy, you know. Like I said, Botswana has its tendencies of being very constrained in its expression. So to see people tapping into different aesthetics in Botswana and, you know, unashamedly doing so, it's such a lovely thing to see. It's like, I don't know if you know this TikToker I say, I can't really say her name right now, but things like that.
I know that
Yeah,
yeah, I know that high.
it's like her style is unorthodox, and though it's not my taste, I can appreciate how daring she is in actually wearing that style and owning it regardless of the negative reviews, you know. Same thing with the Earth girls. If anything, I commend the Earth girls because I'm a person that gets overstimulated very quickly. So the bangles, the earring, that's a
catches and stuff.
Yeah, but I really like seeing the look on them. They really slay. Yeah, Boma, La Twizy. Not not entirely my cup of tea, but I can appreciate the style. I think the thing that's steering me away from them is that the style looks the same and it gets very monotonous. Like I'm not seeing the creativity. So when I don't see the creativity behind the aesthetic, it gets boring and it seems like a copy and paste. But there are some that really do put their personality into their looks, you know, like how I'm describing the Earth girls. They don't just wear the bangles for the sake of wearing bangles, because I can put two different Earth girls here and you can see the difference in their aesthetic.
One person will pop off and then everybody else will just be like, okay, that's the formula. Let me just follow it. As it is. Let me not put my own spin or anything.
Exactly.
Nothing like that.
Yeah. So that's what I don't really mess with, because I'm a person, you know, just show us who you are through your presentation. And then great. My thing is hair. You'll know who I am by the color of my hair or the print of my hair or the length of my hair, whichever one. Yeah, it's my personality. Right. So
now let's talk about fashion and age. Do you think those items complement each other? Do you think you should dress to your age or moto 36 para yakala cheese?
Oh, quite controversial, but to be quite honest, I think they do go hand in hand. There are a very niche group of people that can pull it off at different ages. Like there are older people that can pull off some swag, but hella. It will make sense. There are people that can actually,
I guess it also depends on what type of line of work you're in. Maybe if you're like a rapper or something, you gotta swag. But if you're at that age, Mara, you're not anything that's popping like that.
Or even your personality is not like that. Then it looks off. One thing I say is you can always see the authenticity of someone in their clothing. Like, how you just saw a popular jacket and you're like, you know what, let me put that on.
That's some NPC shit coming in.
So it's like that's why I'm like, there's a niche group of people that can really pull it off. Say at an older age, because that's really who they are at their core. It's like when people try to assimilate themselves into the emo girl aesthetic, but they're not emo. So for as long as it's authentic and that's what it presents, then I don't think age and fashion really clash that much. But with the younger kids, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a little bit traditional, so it's like, yeah, like.
But I think otherwise,
really?
Yeah. I think you should dress for your age.
For your age.
That's so wrong like that.
Nah, that's wrong.
Some age you gotta leave some shit.
So would you say at a certain age you're gonna leave your dreads behind?
Yes. At a certain age, I will cut off my dreads.
Okay.
Anytime soon. Not anytime soon, though. I just started. I'm 6 months in, so not anytime soon.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So we have like 2 minutes left. Is there any advice you'd like to give to one of your followers? Gonna you have a good amount of followers. How many followers do you have on Instagram? 2K. Over 2K, right?
Yeah.
On TikTok?
I reached 2K just a few days ago, guys. Thank you.
2,000.
Yeah, so, thank you, guys.
Like,
It means a lot, Tota.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Village, yeah, so give them a piece of advice. Back kind of one hour, yeah, tell them something.
What I can say is really in line with everything that I've been saying is the best thing you can be is the authentic version of yourself. Nothing garners more aura than, you know, just authentically being yourself. I used to get bullied, you know, for being a little weirdo, but now it's something that's appreciated, you know, and that's because I didn't try to mask it or hide behind it, or I don't know. So really and truly, if there's one thing that I can say is you'll never go wrong by being yourself. Some of us might dislike you, but you'll find your group of people that like you. Of course, it's not like on a disrespectful tip, but really just present the person you are within. Don't try to copy someone. Yeah, because we'll sniff it out. Trust and believe. Yeah, as long as you're not being a horrible person, you're good. That's my number one goal.
That's some dope advice, man. Hey, can you give advice to bana ba 33,000 dollars a pass. What's a pass from 5 LSD?
Honestly, what I can say is someone is talented in art, another person is talented in creative writing, another person is talented in something completely different. My thing is really just figure out what it is you want to do, and if academics are really your route, because we tell and they're really not for us, you know. Yeah, so really just find what it is that you can do and want to do, and no, actually have a solid plan as to what you're gonna do. There are some people that took the risk. I think the Glotter lady took the risk of dropping out of school, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but understand, that's the exception to the rule. That's not the standard. So for as long as you have a laid out plan as to what you want to do and you're certain about it, think hard. Think long and hard about what you want to do, guys. Let me be the one to tell you. I entered uni at a very young age, and I don't think I thought long and hard about doing law. So think long and hard about what you want to do, and for as long as you like it, you'll excel in it. That's my big promise.
Hey man, that's some dope advice, man. We're at the end of the show, man. There's a very lovely interview. We appreciate you so much for pulling through, man.
Thank you for featuring me.
Drink you on a guy, why get it?
Yeah, Red Bull. Let's talk. Yeah.
All right, now there's a very lovely interview from me and my friend Marang and my ghost OG and JR. This is a wrap.